Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series. So some of you guys tipped me off about this game because I had no idea that this was even a thing. But yeah, so this game is called PixARK, and if any of you guys have seen my Ark Survival Evolved series, you may know why I am so super excited about this game. So basically what this game is a very, very cool blend of Ark and kind of Minecraft style games. And there's a lot of cool stuff here, and I think it combines some of the same creators' studio of Ark, one of their other games, because there's like, there's like the, yes, I know how to run. There's like the classic Ark creatures, so you can see we've got pteranodons falling out of the sky at us, we've got triceratops wandering around, and that's, I think, a Phiomia over there. So we've got like the classic Ark creatures here. Is that a 67? Is that, no, 27. I thought that was a level 67 Pteranodon for a second there. I was like, whoa, wait, seriously? Already? Because 60 level, so I think in this game, and I should say, yes, I know how to crouch. I've played this game a little bit before already, and with that in mind, I think 60 level creatures and a little bit above 60 are the highest I've ever seen. I haven't seen anything above 70. So if you find a level 60 something creature, it is worth hanging on to. I think like 62 is one of the highest levels there is. Oh, yep, and you can go all the way down if you want to creep around. Yes. So, but yeah, make sure too that you guys watch until the end of the video, because if you guys like this game and you like this series, I have a very special announcement and something I want to tell you guys. So make sure you stick around for the ending if you guys do like this game and you do like this series. But yeah, so this is PixARK, and let's go ahead and we'll level up. I think... Okay, we're already level 4. Okay, I turned experience way up because this game can get a little bit, it can be a little bit grindy sometimes otherwise. So we might end up leveling up really, really fast, and if that's the case, I'll probably adjust the settings. But I like to be able to play through these games and not have to wait around a huge amount. And so if we do level up too fast, I can go ahead and change the settings. But for now, because you do tend to unlock things relatively slowly, I do have it turned up. So it's nowhere near as slow as Ark, like the actual game, but it still can be a little bit on the slow side, and we do tend to have fairly fast-paced series on this channel, so I do have some of the values adjusted to make things a little bit quicker and easier. With that said, this game by itself on the default settings is really not that bad. Like, Ark itself is really hard to play on the default settings. It takes ages, and it's, like, obnoxiously slow. This game, honestly, is not that bad. But since I don't do a lot of editing in my series, I did turn up some of the values. So we can also scan creatures, so like we have a Triceratops here. We can scan the Phiomia. It'll tell you if it's tameable. It'll tell you some of the stats. We can scan the Pteranodon, and that'll just tell you information about the creatures. It's really nice for looking at creatures that are far away. But yeah, so this game combines standard Ark creatures with some fantasy, mythology, and just, I think some of them are just completely unique creatures, like this big-eared rabbit. So let's see. Let's go ahead and open our inventory, because it's going to make us walk through this whole tutorial. But yeah, so I think we should be pretty set here. I think this is probably going to be mostly the end of the tutorial part, I think. Alright, let's get our health up, and let's also make sure we unlock some engrams, because this does work similarly to Ark in that respect, but you can see here too, you have all these other skills. So there's primitive, metallurgy, industrial, magic, and architectural master, which is special structures and stuff. So again, you want to get a campfire, you want to get cloth pants, cloth shirt, cloth boots, cloth gloves, and cloth hat. Storage box is never a bad one to have. Packy saddle, or do we not have those yet? Oh, we can unlock these? Why wouldn't it let me? Oh, it's because this thing is in the middle, isn't it? Yeah, so let's see. It wants us to change our view, so we can switch to first person, and I actually like playing in first person for some of it, so I may switch back and forth like that. But let's go back and unlock our engrams here, because the Packy saddle is something that's actually going to be pretty important. Packies in this actually have a very good use, and I'll show that to you guys as we get further along. Packies actually make an excellent yeah, we can open the map too. They actually make an excellent taming mount, and so you guys will get to see that as we progress through the game a little bit here. Also, do keep in mind that this game is in early access still, and so there could be a lot of balancing and stuff that needs to be done. They have only just released it a few days ago, and so there's a good chance that a lot of the... Yeah, okay, Control Q is quests. We haven't accepted any quests. But yeah, there's a good chance a lot of the stuff will get balanced. Some things are a little bit broken. There are a few bugs and glitches, and we'll do our best to cope with them. But this game is actually a really amazing game because it combines a lot of the things that I love about Ark with a lot of the cool building aspects of Minecraft, and it removes a lot of the stuff about regular Ark that could get really old and obnoxious really fast. Alright, I'm going to also start boosting stamina, because that's important if you want to run away from something. It's a lot less frustrating. There's a lot less penalties if you die. That looks like some sort of stingray down there. Yeah, that's a manta. And those guys I actually have not encountered yet. I haven't explored the oceans much. I've explored this game a little bit. I've been playing it some to figure out if I wanted to do a series on it over the past few days. And it's a really super cool game. So, but yeah, I would definitely recommend this to anyone, especially if you're interested in Ark but worried about the difficulty or or how it can be a little bit frustrating at times. This game is a lot less frustrating for the most part. The one thing I do wish they would add that wasn't even in original Ark is I wish there'd be some sort of system where, so like one of the things that you would have seen if you've seen my Ark series is that I always would play with a mod that would enable you to actually, instead of your creatures straight up dying, that you could have them, like, I have a mod that will then have them drop a tombstone, and you have the chance to revive them, but you can still get, you still have to get back to them, and so it's still dangerous. You still have to brave whatever it is that killed them. That's a level 67 Phiomia. Alright, we're not level 10 yet, so we can't feed it, but when we can, I think I want to try and tame that one. But yeah, so that's one thing about this game that I would like to see, because I feel like it would fit the style of this game quite a lot, because it is supposed to be a little bit more forgiving, I think, and so far it really has been. But that is one thing I would like to see, because unfortunately it can be a little bit hard to keep tames alive in this, so if we do, but when we end up taming creatures, don't get attached to most of them. They probably will die. There's a Packy. Okay, we're gonna go see if this Packy is going to be a good level or not. And we could technically scan it from here, so like we can use our scanner here. A level 50, heck yeah, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit E. There we go. So we have to try and tame this guy. It's gonna take a little bit. There's also a lot more passive taming, so like the Phiomia is a passive tame. Pardon me. Alright, here we are. So, yeah, sorry about that, you guys. My phone decided it needed to go off again. But yeah, if you scan these guys, I think it actually says, yeah, it says passive tame. So there's a lot more passive tames. So like this rabbit is a passive tame, the dodo's a passive tame, Phiomia is a passive tame. I think the Pteranodon is supposed to be an active tame. And so, or no, that's not the taming status then. That's whether or not they'll attack you. So, I thought, darn it, I thought it was going to tell us how to tame them, but it doesn't. So, but, okay, there we go. What do we want to... The name doesn't have any words. What do we want to name this guy? Well, Packies have really hard heads. That's very much their strong point. And, you'll see how that will end up helping us a little later on. But, what do we want to name this guy? I'm trying to think of a good name. This guy, hopefully, yeah, okay, we can hold the E, yeah, we'll come over here. Oh, okay, I did not mean to hit the Phiomia. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. If you kill my Packy, I will not be happy. And, okay, there we go. We have to be careful too, because you can, that's the other thing that I wish they had, is you can hit your own dinos. If we hit that trike, we're done for. Trikes are actually high level in this, so, you gotta be pretty careful of them. So, whereas they were one of the early creatures in Ark and a fairly low-level tame, here they're actually a higher-end creature, and, I think you have to be, like, level 30 just to unlock that stuff. So let's go to craft to, we can make the cloth armor and stuff, and I think I'm gonna do that. And we got the Packy saddle. Do we have enough to make that? We do! Okay, good. So, let's go ahead and we'll put on our, some of this armor here. And just like in normal Ark, this will help protect you. There's the feet, okay, and the head. There we go. It'll help protect us. And we got a nice, cool cloth hat now. And we were going to level up. That's why I went to my inventory. So let's get stamina boosted again. So we're almost to level 10. We could tame a Phiomia at level 10 if we want to. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and put this saddle on. And there we go. So, alright, we can left mouse button. And then the cool thing about Packies is the right mouse button. So you can see we start doing this little charge thing. And that does burn through stamina. But I highly doubt we'll succeed in this, but we're going to try it on a Pteranodon and just see, because the really cool thing about this is that it does torpor. Nope, he's gone. So we'll try it on a Dodo then. And we don't have any C skill. So, but if we try it on a Dodo, if I can hit the Dodo, it's a little hard to aim. Did I even hit the Dodo? No, it can be a little hard to aim here. And I'm also just really bad at it. Do you just have, like, a super small hitbox? Or are we actually hitting the Dodo? I think we're actually hitting the Dodo. So, it's not working for whatever reason. Is there another Phiomia around here? The ones that I was looking at all have disappeared, I think. Is this the one that we were looking at? That's level 67, so I don't want to do it on that one. Yeah, there's nothing good around here to headbutt. So the really cool thing, I'm not going to do it to the trike, by the way. The really cool thing about the Packy is that its headbutt attack actually deals torpor. And so even though you don't unlock, like, the equivalent of trank arrows, I think they call them sleepy arrows or something, even though you don't unlock that until, like, level 15, the instant you get a Packy is when you can start taming knockout tames. So with that said, we got to level up a little bit more. You're level 31. Nope. Yeah, even though we're pretty strong, I don't think we're going to be able to take one of those guys down. Here's a Phiomia. So, alright, let's attack. This is level 9. So you can see, we hit it, and if we can hit it again, he's on the run, you'll see he's now unconscious. And so you can use that for taming. We're not going to tame this guy because he's only a level 9. We'll just kind of leave him alone to wake up on his own time. There's not anything super dangerous here, so he shouldn't get eaten. And you can hear, I guess they got the battle music playing. And oh yeah, this is the other important thing that's in this game. It's going to take me a bit to catch up with all the features and stuff. So let's head over here. And this is another really cool thing. So we can gather resources here. Alright, you can accept this quest. Gather 10 dirt cubes with a stone pick. So we've got to get a stone pick. So to get a stone pick, what we'll probably end up doing is we'll go and mine someplace. And this is the kind of Minecraft side of things where you have to do a lot of mining and stuff. Now what we want to be really careful of is this snow biome is actually fairly dangerous. It's not a very nice place. And so we do want to mine some stone, but we need to first get enough stone to be able to mine. And this is when the first-person view is really nice because it's a lot easier to see what you're hitting. Otherwise, where you're looking in this is a little bit buggy, and so you do tend to hit things that you shouldn't be hitting. So that's something you want to keep in mind. It's really helpful to switch to first-person view if you want to do this. And I think here what we can do is we'll head back. I'm gonna probably, oh yeah, and I should show you too, real fast. Let's actually go ahead and we should put some food in this guy too. I keep forgetting that we actually have to drop food in if it's a passive tame. But okay. All right, why is it on cooldown? Hold on. I wanna see. Why won't you? Why won't you let me do this? You're supposed to be able to... Why? Oh, there. So you can see we can convert to PixBlock. And the really cool thing about that is you can see this, he drops his inventory if you do that. So he dropped his saddle. But you can see now we actually have in our inventory, we've got... On number 7, we had our Packy, and you can actually convert them into blocks and carry them around with you. They do weigh a ton, but it's a really cool thing if you want to transport an animal that you tamed somewhere. You don't have to haul them across the map by hand. You could just stick them in your inventory, and essentially what that enables you to do is to carry pretty much anything on any sort of flying mount, because that does become your main way of getting around. So that is a super cool feature of PixARK that I really, really love. It makes it a lot easier to tame. Now, I think there is supposed to be a taming limit, as in there's a certain number of animals that you can have tamed at one time. I've never hit it because I'm actually really bad at keeping tames alive. They tend to die quite a lot. But yeah, tell me what we should name our Packy to if he still happens to be around by the next time. But yeah, so that's one thing that is really cool about this, is you can actually transport creatures around pretty easily. There's another Packy down there. What we want to look for next is... Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. There's an Onix. Those are the bats, so you want to avoid them. I think you can tame them, but they're also really mean, so you don't really want to get too close to them if you can help it. So let's see here. If we craft, we can unlock engrams. I want to say it's under fight. It's not under fight. Okay, produce. No, we have to be level 10. Okay, so we got to fight some things. What we'll probably end up doing is we'll fight some dodos, and you can actually use your axe and stuff from on the back of the mount, so that's pretty cool. We'll fight some of these guys because that'll help us level up the the Packy as well. And the more we can level up the Packy, the better for the future. I feel kind of bad killing the dodos, but we don't really have anything else that we can fight, and we probably don't have many other things that a Packy should fight. Packies are not all that strong. Their biggest strength is in dealing torpor, and we'll go ahead and utilize that a little bit more. Alright, there we go. We could kill the Phiomia that we took down, but I feel kind of bad about doing that because he's unconscious and can't defend himself. So I don't know that we'll do that. We're not going to attack the trike because even though trikes are peaceful, once you hit them, they are no longer peaceful, and they're actually really nasty and really hard to deal with. Not something you want to mess around with. They're actually a later game, or actually, I guess you wouldn't say late game. I guess they'd be mid game. I think they're like level 30 or something. So here we go, level 10. There we go. And let's go ahead and first things first, what I'm actually going to do is add some stamina, and then we'll go ahead, and that was just a Pteranodon pushing me around. Okay. Let's see, where'd that Phiomia go? There is still a good Phiomia over here, I think. I think this is the high level one, right? Yep, 67. So we'll go ahead and feed. It's going to take us a little bit to do this. And so the other thing we want to do then is we'll craft that, we'll craft our stone tools. You want to upgrade your tools as fast as possible because like Minecraft, they're stronger the higher level you get. We have an absolutely ridiculous amount of thatch on us right now. That's a lot of thatch. I think I turned resource gathering up too because especially once you're dealing with like stone and stuff, it can be difficult to get a lot of resources quickly, and if we want to do a lot of building, that'll be a fun thing to do. Again, you can play the game, and it's very feasible to play the game with its default settings. It just does tend to be a little bit slower, and because we tend to go through series, I don't do a lot of time skipping when I have a series. So because of that, then I do like to have the rates turned up so that it's not like not like it's taking forever to do anything. So let's see if we can gather some of this. There we go. So you can see it's a little bit harder and a little bit weirder to do this. And okay, we've now gathered the resources we need to gather. This Phiomia is not quite ready to eat again. There we go. and we'll quickly run back over to the quest machine and take that quest because there's a good chance we'll get some good items from it. And it's always a good idea to do your quests. You can do them, you can do 5 different quests a day, but they're all different types of quests. So I think there's resource gathering, there's, I think, crafting. There we go. Let's check what we got. We got... I don't even know what that is. Okay, then. I don't really know if it helps very much. I think that might be more of a multiplayer thing. I am playing single player right now, but stay tuned about that. So, let's see. We got some dodos. I'm not going to attack the dodos right now. Is this the Theomia that... Yes, this is. Okay. Are you? You're still ready to be tamed. Okay, one more time and we should be good. And we could probably use you as a sort of travel mount then. And that sauropod is really stomping around quite a lot and shaking the ground. These guys are a pain in the tail, because I've lost tames to them before because they tend to get in the way, but they're also really a nuisance sometimes. It doesn't contain a banned word. It contains no words at all. So we'll have to name our pig too. Think about names for the pig, the Theomia. She is female and she's high level. So what we're gonna do then is I think we're actually gonna move these guys this way, and we're gonna try and look. I don't think our map will have uncovered that much. No, it hasn't. So what we want to look for is the grassland, because right now we're in a novice grassland. That's this really bright grass. If you fall down there, I will not be pleased, because I'll have to go down after you. What did I just say? You fell, didn't you? Really? Really? You're gonna make me go down in a cave. Believe it or not, I actually haven't really done much with the caving. So, alright. Seriously? Okay. Stay here. You're not following me, so that's good. Alright, one. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go first person mode for this. Yeah, let's not fall someplace we're not gonna be able to get back out of. Let's be smart about this. Here we go. There we go. And we can place blocks as well. So let's, oops, let's, oh, you actually use the same key to place as you would just normally, that's an Onix. Oh no. Please don't, oh, seriously. Alright, I'm going back up. I'm going back up because that Onix is attacking my Packy, and I don't really want to lose my Packy. Did you kill the Onix? Did it leave? What happened? He's a little injured, so that's not good. We gotta get some food in you. Let's transfer over our berries, and we can... How much does that actually heal you up? Not much. Alright, we'll just make sure he's got some food there. He, right? Am I using the wrong... Are you? Okay, he did kill the Onix. That's good. But we want him to be fairly healed up in case he has to fight again. Is that lava? No, that's mushrooms. Okay. So let's go down here. And I think just right over here is where we had the Theomia. That's a female Packy. And I think they're supposed to be breeding, but it's not in the game yet. Oh, good heavens. You have made it very far down here. That's a Dilo. There's Dilos. Oh no. I absolutely hate Dilos. You guys, I really hate Dilos. So, in Ark and in PixARK, both, they're both... Oh. Oh, okay, he's running. Okay. They're fighting the mushrooms, so I think we've got a little time here. Alright. We just gotta get down here. Oh no. Please don't attack my... Don't you attack my... Really? Alright. I'm gonna... Okay, here. I'm gonna convert you to a Pix block, and we're gonna run for it. Alright, let's get out of here as fast as possible, because... Stupid Dilo, dang it! Ah! This is why I hate Dilos, you guys. they're the spitty, annoying ones. If you guys have seen my Ark series, I have a very love-hate relationship with these guys. I had a bunch of them in the original Ark series, but they also annoy the heck out of me. There we go. That looks like a bear. I don't think I want anything to do with that guy. So yeah, the ice creatures. Ice is a totally different tier of creatures, and we're not ready to deal with them yet. They're really tough. Alright. So, you can see, though, our weight has gone up quite a lot because we're literally carrying a pig. So, yeah, that's not such an easy thing to do. But what we want to do here is we're actually going to head... Which way am I going? There's more ice over there. We want to try and find a normal grasslands because that's going to be where we'll start to find... oh, there's one. You can see the ruins. So that's going to be where we're going to start to find some of the other creatures we're going to want to tame. And we're going to head that way. But I think we're actually almost out of time for this episode, and so I promised you guys there would be something cool if you waited till the end of the episode, and I'm going to talk about that now. So the really cool part about PixARK is that it actually is a multiplayer game. Like Ark, the main game is designed... Oh, we've got actually a Packy level up, so I'm going to boost health. That did, like, next to nothing. Okay, then. But the really cool thing is that it's originally designed as a server game. So I am playing the single player mode right now, but this game is actually meant to be able to be played as a server game as well, and that was more what it was designed for. So the cool thing about that is that it means that if we wanted to, we actually could set up a server. And oh, good. Okay, we'll head over this way because I'm seeing some of the creatures we want to see. Over there, that's a coyote, and we'll see if we can find, or we'll see what level that one is. Actually, I should stop here and scan it. I'm getting distracted as I'm trying to talk. Okay, coyote level 8. That's not a very good level. We'll keep looking, but so the cool thing about that is that it means that there is the possibility that if you guys really like this series and you really like this game, we could set up a JayPlays PixARK server. And I would love to do that. Now, the one caveat with that is that hosting a server does cost money. And so if we're going to do this, it would have to be based around the Patreon. And basically, long story short, I would need to be having more come in than I would be spending on the server. So if we want to start off with the server and to have a PixARK server, what I would be, the way I'd be starting, and this could change, or I might start running contests or whatnot for additional slots on the server for free, but the way this would have to start would be that the server would only be available for $1 a month patrons or more. Now, it's not a lot. I want to make it as affordable as possible, but I also need to make sure that I can cover the cost of running the server. So if we have 20 people who would be willing to pay $1 a month to help me host a server, and then we could start our own PixARK server. So please, if you guys would be interested in something like that and able to subscribe to my Patreon and able to do that, make sure you actually can before you get back to me on this. Don't just tell me, oh, I can do this, and then it turns out you really can't, because then we're going to be in a pickle. But if you can do this and you'd be willing and able to pay $1 a month to be a member of a PixARK server for the JayPlays community, then please let me know, because I would love to start a PixARK server and do my videos on there and play with you guys, as opposed to just playing here in my single player world. But in order to do that, I would need a little bit of help from you guys. So, the other thing is, the more that the server grows, the more of the people end up joining it, the more you guys are supporting the server and making sure you keep it funded, the more people are on my Patreon, the more likely that I can start running things like contests to get free acceptance to the server and to not have to pay that $1 monthly. If we get enough people on the server, I can start doing that. So please, if you would be interested in that and able to do that, definitely consider it, and definitely let me know if you'd be willing to do that. Because if we can get 20 people here who say for sure they would be interested and able to do it, then I will go ahead and start a PixARK server. And of course, if we can get more than 20, that means that we can add even more room on the server, and that things can be even more awesome, and I can start opening up more slots for more people to come play on the server. So don't just stop at 20 people. If you guys are able to, and you would like to support my channel and the server, then please do let me know about that. But we do need at least 20 people, because otherwise I will not be able to cover the cost of the server. So, with that said, we do have to go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.